It's the question that echoes from every pub, every playground, and every pundit studio across the globe. Who is the greatest footballer of all time? It's a simple question with no simple answer, and that's precisely why we love it. This debate isn't just about statistics or trophies, it's about passion, memory, and what football truly means to us. It's about those moments of pure genius that made us leap from our seats, the goals that defied physics, and the leaders who carried the weight of a nation. It's a conversation that connects generations of fans, allowing a grandfather to tell his grandchild about the magic of Pele, while the youngster passionately argues the case for Messi. When we talk about footballing royalty, the conversation must always start with one name: Pele. Before the internet, before global television coverage, Pele became the sport's first true international icon. He was a teenager when he burst onto the scene at the 1958 World Cup, scoring 6 goals, including 2 in the final to lead Brazil to glory. He wasn't just a goal scorer, he was a complete footballer. He could score with his left foot, his right foot, and his head. He was strong, quick, and possessed a footballing intelligence that was years ahead of his time. Pele's most staggering achievement is his 3 World Cup winners' medals. He won it in 1958, 1962, and again in 1970 with what many consider the greatest international team ever assembled. To lift that golden trophy once is every player's dream, but to do it 3 times is simply extraordinary. If Pele was the perfect king, then Diego Armando Maradona was the rebellious prince, the flawed genius who played with a fire that bordered on divine madness. He was short, stocky, and possessed a low center of gravity that made it almost impossible to knock him off the ball. When he dribbled, the ball looked glued to his left foot. His crowning moment was the 1986 World Cup in Mexico. It was not just a victory, it was a one-man conquest. First came the infamous Hand of God goal, a moment of cunning and controversy that showed his win-at-all-costs mentality. Just 4 minutes later came pure genius. Picking up the ball in his own half, Maradona embarked on a mesmerizing 60-yard run, slaloming past 5 English players before slotting home what's widely regarded as the greatest World Cup goal ever. His time at Napoli was legendary. He took an unfashionable southern Italian club and led them to their first ever Serie A titles, breaking the stranglehold of wealthy northern clubs. In Naples, he wasn't just a footballer, he was a god. The city adored him and he gave them hope and a reason to believe. For the past 15 years, the footballing world has witnessed 2 players with legitimate claims to the throne. Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo have conducted a rivalry that pushed the boundaries of possibility. Messi is the magician, a player who seems to defy physics. Like Maradona, he's a small, left-footed Argentine with incredible balance and supernatural dribbling ability. Ronaldo is the ultimate athlete, a testament to hard work and unwavering self-belief. He transformed from a tricky winger into one of the most complete goal scorers ever. Messi often makes the impossible look simple, a natural genius at play. Ronaldo makes the impossible happen through sheer force of will, an unstoppable machine programmed to score goals and win trophies. Messi's crowning glory came in 2022 when he led Argentina to World Cup victory, completing his trophy cabinet and, for many, elevating him above all others. So where do we land? The truth is, there is no definitive answer, and that is the real magic of this debate. Each player was a product of their time, facing different challenges, rules, and levels of physicality. Trying to name a single greatest of all time is like trying to catch smoke with your hands. My heart often leans towards Maradona for the sheer, raw emotion he brought to the game. His 1986 World Cup performance remains the single greatest individual contribution to a team's victory in football history. However, if you look at sheer consistency and sustained excellence over 2 decades, you cannot look past Lionel Messi. What he has done, week in, week out for so long, is simply staggering. Ultimately, the choice is yours. The beauty of football allows for these different opinions. The greatest player of all time is not a fact to be decided, but a story to be told. It's who made you fall in love with the game. So who is it for you? The debate rages on, and long may it continue.